Welcome to week 1, lesson 2. Today we've got a little bit of a shorter lesson, focused a little bit more on drawing inward. So yesterday you did a whole bunch of body movements. Today what we're going to be working on is some breathing techniques in the same seated and inverted postures that we did yesterday. So we'll start by finding Sukhasana, easy seat. Again, I'm going to take my 2 blankets. I'm going to sit them underneath of me. I'm going to take both of my feet out in front of me. I'm going to lean over to the right, pull the flesh from underneath my left sits bone. Lean over to the left, pull the flesh from underneath my right sits bone. Bend my knees, right leg starts. I'm going to cross my right shin over my left, make an X, let the knees drop. Chest will lift up nice and tall. Hands can come onto my lap. And I want you to just take this moment here. Maybe you bring your hands by your side. Lift that chest a little bit more if you can. Keep that chest lifted. Keep that chest lifted. Hands can come to your heart in prayer. Yesterday, we explored the Sutra 1-1. The time for yoga is now. Today, we're going to explore Yoga Sutra 1-2. The restraints of the modifications of the mind stuff is yoga. You can bring your hands down onto your lap, maybe palms reach up to the sky. So, Yoga 1-1, Patanjali tells us that yoga happens all the time. Every time, every now is a time for yoga. Yoga 1-2 tells us how to get there. We must restrain the modifications of the mind stuff. We must calm the mind stuff. He then goes on to tell us what the modifications are. Before we get into that, what I want us to do is see if we can even find the mind stuff today. Bring those hands to prayer again. Interlace those fingers. Notice which thumb is on top. For me, my most comfortable one is left on top first. Inhale, press those palms away from you. Exhale, reach those arms to the sky. Lift that trunk like we did yesterday. I'm going to take 3 breaths here. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more time. And out. One more deep breath in. Reach those palms up and allow yourself to hinge forward, fold forward, reach forward. Keep pressing those hips back, but let the head go. We'll take 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Walk those hands back, lift that chest. Extend both legs out in front of you. Lean over to the left. Pull the flesh from underneath your right sits bone. Lean over to the right. Pull the flesh from your left. Bend those knees. Left shin in front this time. Knees drop. Chest gets nice and tall. Hands in prayer. Inhale, press those palms away from you. Exhale, reach to the sky. 3 breaths. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. And out. One more breath in. Reach, reach, reach. Hinge forward, reach forward, pull those arms forward. Keep those sits bones sitting back, reaching forward, let that head go. 3 breaths here. Walk those hands back. Lift that chest up. Hands can come onto your thighs. And I want us to just slow down. Every day we're asked to go, 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 be, produce, produce, produce. What would it be like if we could just allow ourselves to breathe? And that's the practice of today. I want us to find a nice tall seat. And we're just going to take 5 breaths together. Your eyes can stay open, closed, or at a soft gaze. What we're going to do is we're just going to breathe in through our nose. We're going to fill from the bottom of our chest up to our collarbones. In slowly with control, sigh out your mouth. Four more of those. Slowly sighing out. Going at your own pace, slowing down, just fully breathing. After your last breath, can you reach both feet in front of you? Pull the flesh from both of your sits bones. Bend those knees. Cross the right shin over the left. Let those knees drop. Get nice and tall and proud. Hands to your thighs. This time, as we breathe at our own pace, I want you to think about that same filling of the lungs from bottom to top, from the bottom of your lungs all the way up to your collarbones. If you can you slowly exhale through your nose as well as inhale? We'll do that 5 times. At your own pace, breathing in. And slowly out. Full breath in. And out. Three more, wherever you are. Last one, deep breath in. Perfect. Let it all go. Relax. Come back to the here and now, and I want you to just notice how that feels. You've taken this time to take 10 full breaths, maybe for the first time in a long time. You may find that a journal is helpful. If you've got one around, you can pause this video, do a little bit of journaling about how it feels, and come back. You can stop here. I also did want to work on Sarvangasana, or shoulder stand. The goal today is we're going to try to find a minute in shoulder stand together. I'll set a timer. I'll have it nearby. I'm going to give you two options today. So what I want us to do is I want us to find whatever's going to be the most comfortable for us. The real goal of today is going to be this withdrawal within. As other thoughts come up that aren't your breath, that aren't just right now, I want you to just acknowledge them, let them go. Thank them and let them go. Knowing that all we really need to be focused on is our breath. The only thing that is in the current here and now is I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Okay. So if you gave shoulder stand a shot yesterday and it was too much, where you're going to go today is you are going to find yourself a wall. You're going to start by sitting next to it. You'll then reach those feet up the wall. Allow your back to be flat, maybe your arms reach out to a T, and you'll stay here for a minute, breathing. If you've got it in you and you want to give shoulder stand another try, we'll set up together. Okay, so I've got my two blankets back behind me. What I want you to do is I want you to explore what different amounts of blankets do for you. Find your right shoulder stand. So I've got my blankets back behind me. I'm then going to roll my mat up over them again. The mat will help me kind of stick in place. I'm also going to set myself a little timer. Okay. So I'm then going to lay over my blankets. Hands can reach long. I even like to maybe hold on to this folded mat just to kind of give me a little bit of stability. I'll lay myself over those blankets. Knees will be bent. I'll take this moment to find that mat underneath of me. I'll pull those knees up into my chest, and as they're in my chest, I begin to roll my shoulder blades underneath me. So I'm more on my shoulders than anything now. My chin ends up becoming really tucked, and then my hands can come to my low back. I'll begin to walk my hands down, and I can feel my back begin to straighten. I'll begin to straighten my legs straight up to the sky. As my hands lower down towards my shoulders, I'll just stay here for a minute. Focused only on my breath, letting everything else go. Should anything arise, I can thank it for coming and let it go. And I'll slowly rebend those knees, tuck them into my chest. Let my hips come down forward, planting those feet. If your legs are up the wall, you can either stay there or you can begin to bring those legs down the wall. Everyone will unroll their blanket. Maybe have just one blanket underneath your head. Start with your feet planted. Allow yourself to roll down onto that blanket, catching the back of your head. Shoulder blades roll underneath of you. Palms point to the sky as they plant on the ground. Both legs extend in front of you. Perfect. Shavasana. Today in Shavasana, what I'd like for you to do is I want you to begin to feel as if your inhale can come from the top of your head. Your exhale can press out to the base of your feet. This energy kind of flowing from the top of your crown out through your feet on your breath out. Slowing down. Breathing. Same thing here. Should any thoughts arise, simply let them go. Be only focused on your breath in through the top of your crown. Your breath out through the base of your feet. I'll call you out of this when it's time. If you have the gift of time, I encourage you to stay here as long as you may need. However, if you're ready to move on, you can bring energy back to your fingers and toes, your hands and feet, wrists and ankles. Maybe taking a nice big good morning stretch up overhead, bending one knee and then the other, and rolling into a fetal position onto whatever side is the most comfortable. Planting that top hand onto the ground, using the other hand, the bicep, as a pillow. Imagining a line of energy from the top hand, through the floor, through the earth, all the way down to the core of the earth. Once you find that connection, you can take in a deep breath in of love, compassion, and gratitude in. Exhale, send it to Pachamama, Mother Earth, thanking her for being the ground beneath your feet. Slowly using that hand to press yourself up to a nice, tall, proud seat, where you can arrive with eyes open or closed, or a soft gaze. One hand over heart, one hand over core. Same thing, same line of energy from the palm of that hand. Through your skin all the way down to your core, your soul. Take one more deep breath in of love, compassion, and gratitude in. Exhale, send it to yourself. Hands can come to prayer in front of your heart. Yoga Siddha Vritti Nirodha. The restraints of the modifications of the mind stuff is yoga. The time for yoga is now, and the way to yoga is through your breath. So as you move throughout the rest of this course, throughout the rest of these weeks, know that you've got the option every single time to connect into your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. We'll lock in today's practice with one chant of Om together, so we'll breathe in to chant. Hands can come to your lap. Eyes can crack open, and you can return to the here and now. I want to thank you for joining me on your mat, and know that the light that is within me sees, acknowledges, and so humbly bows to the light that I see shining so bright in every single one of you. I'll see you on your mat tomorrow.